A little bit, yeah, but then with a reality of you actually go into the production line, but behind a perspex glass. So
Willy Wonka coming out.
It's like there's you get to sit in a cream egg, and it takes you around. I'm not even joking. I'm not joking.
It's like Mork coming down to earth again.
You get to sit in a cream egg, and you go around and like. It shows you all these things and there's films, like it's really good for the price. Really, really good. I loved it.
Cadbury World.
Yeah.
Lick you a minute? What? Oh dear, I've got to do that. That sounds bonkers.
We should do a bushwalk video.
Cadbury's World. Survival food.
By the bar.
Right.
Yeah, that'd be fine. Honestly, mate, that'd be fine. It's up to you, yeah. Yeah, I recommend going to Cadbury's World.
I've never done anything like that. Oh man.
And then we went to the Sea Life Centre in London.
Well, we got one at Weston. We've been to a couple of times.
Okay.
Yeah. Lot of sort of things.
I didn't like the one in London. I thought it was, well, it was just a massive tourist trap.
Did I tell you about the Madame Twoswords? I went there.
Where?
In London.
When did you go?
Did I mention that last Bushcraft show?
No,
oh, well, we went to London because we met up with the student that went to Jackie's house when she was young, and now he's a doctor.
Okay.
So he's like, oh yeah, come play with me. Okay, so okay. So did that. So we were going to try and do natural history, science museum, and Madame Twoswords. I'm in London, so the last thing I'm going to do is miss out on the three biggest things. Right? So, natural history museum. No, it was when we were in a hotel, and it was on Exhibition Road. So, right where it is. So, up, out, breakfast, in. Queued outside, third in the line. Just wait 30 minutes, straight in. So did natural position. Did it, and the last day was Madame Twoswords. Queues, wouldn't believe. Multiple queues. They're coming in from all different directions. The whole thing, right? And everywhere you got the same looking crew with these black t-shirts on. But they're like called steward or something. It doesn't really look like Madame Twoswords uniform. Black t-shirts. Turn that down. And the queue is so long to get in. So you're in and out of these wibbly wobbly barriers. You're inside, you're in the foyer. You're up the stairs. You get to the top on the landing, wibbly wobbly barriers. You go round the corner and then you see the front desk and then you see the price of the ticket. And by the time you do the main Waxworks Hall, this activity, the London ride and everything else for a family, you're looking at £180.
Yeah.
Oh, you went, sorry, I ain't paying 180 quid. So I turn around and I walk straight past the whole lot. Your wife, my kids, everything. Yeah. Forget it, mate, no chance. So I got outside the door. Before I set 2 steps into the thing, we noticed you're leaving. Is there any way we can what? We can have you enjoy your day in London. Well, I said I ain't paying that. And he had this, it's like a deck of cards, laminated cards, offers. And he said, if I offered you half price on the City of London ride, would you still consider it? I went, no. If we offered you a 10% off the photograph on the City of London ride, would you consider it? And he moved the card down to the next one. I went, you can go straight to the bottom of that pack, mate. Okay, it's a family ticket, 38 quid.
Well, I was just about to say, whenever you do any of these two things, always online, family tickets, discount tickets, there's a lot of them around.
I literally went, I see where this is going. He's going to stop when I say yeah, so I won't go straight to the bottom of the pile.
Yeah.
Some Marrakesh bazaar, what do you think this is? There's families here who come 100 miles to come do this, to sit in a queue for 3 hours to get their foot, and then there's the ambush of there's 130 quid. Daddy, are we going in yet? Sorry, I ain't paying that.
Yeah. I've never been to the one in London.
Oh,
is it good?
It's pretty cool, but you know that offer's there when you go, alright?
Yeah.
Or at least it was when I was there. Whatever regime they got going on in that place is the worst one I ever heard of is Legoland in London.
Right, okay.
I've had people coming out here on video going screaming blue murder. Because they get you for the car park, the burgers are £6.80. And you look around, there's another 130 quid for a family to go out.
Yeah.
Come on. If you're a city professional, I'm fine. If
you're a working class, it's impossible.
Not 2 days' money for a day out. Hang on.
It's going to be off in a minute.
Mate, help yourself if you got one.
I won't fry it. I'm civilised. There's a wasp in there, mate.
Is it?
Yep.
Ooh.
So
protein.
Sleep. Geez, that ain't a wasp.
What is that?
Hornet.
Is it?
Get rid of it.
Yeah, squash it.
Kill the frigger.
I was going to say I didn't look at a wasp.
Yeah, it's here. Can't get
How
out
would you
it.
sharpen this then?
Should I just lob that cross on?
That's right.
I didn't think you could get hornets in the UK.
So
You don't get English hornets, but you don't get Japanese hornets.
Yeah, we don't get the big fucking 2.5 inch long.
What I want you to do is I want you to take that photo, so I want you to do a video. I want you to get
Right, we'll come back to me in a minute.
Yeah.
We'll dig him out of the ground.
That will hold. I've done 35 foot throws with that. That will hold it to anything.
So what is this? What knife is this?
It's the Ontario Attack 1. It's D2 steel.
Right. You know what?
Yeah, I want you to take that. I want you to do a video. I want you to take out some tools. I want you to have a play around with it. Do some proper heavy shit.
It looks comfy.
This is nice, man. This is so serious.
When I wake up in this, I just lay here for ages and oh, I'd like to get up.
Yeah, that looks like we'll do some
No, I'm
damage.
going to move in bed, I wake up, that's it, I'm done, I'll get up.
Yeah.
You not seen me video before?
No. You didn't a James Hunter specialist throwing your stuff around?
Michael's the one that made me start throwing things.
Oh, Michael, is it your fault? You start throwing things.
Oh, James?
Yeah, he's blaming you for a famous cold steel shovel throwing inspiration.
Oh yeah, that probably wasn't. So I even got my own holder throwing things.
Did it? What time did you get the hay then? Oh, so not too early. It's been hard to get 1 o'clock. Oh, okay.
You get it nice time, isn't it?
You can see by that outstaying this way, that's how that's it.
Really?
Happy days.
I'll show you my game of chili sauce. I've been doing it probably about the same amount of 5 years before.
Right. Crazy easy.
Yes.
Mind-bending
I
easy.
should drop a thing with the first
I'm going to get some square slice out soon if you want a square slice.
Square slice is what?
I think square slice.
Sausage.
Get them.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
You know what, they're really hard to get down where I am. The only place I can get them is Iceland.
Well, you can get the sausage meat and slice it, can't you? But
No, you get a big pack, it's frozen, it's not just...
You can take it perfectly, it goes in,
Right,
it goes in high like that, you release it too soon. If it goes in low like that, if it goes at an angle like that, you release it too late. But if it goes in straight, it's a perfect release. Film it with one hand there and try to throw it with the other.
I said it in Tesco.
did he just peel out? That's what she said. This and did he?
I remember through Thank you. The first time I got it in,
It goes in Corby because of the large Scottish community, but I normally get it from the butchers.
I
So
just
help
didn't
yourself.
have it in my hands about 10 minutes ago.
Look at that.
Probably
the evil in here.
I've never thrown it as actually.
And the butchers we go to, Corby has, I didn't buy them, Scotch rolls, but it's like a very hard baked top roll. It almost has a very dark brown black colour at the top.
Yeah.
Lovely and soft on the inside.
right.
One of them, you
would
can
you
buy it in the
do the
butchers
winner?
with a ring in the middle, either with haggis
Oh,
or
right.
black
It goes
pudding.
on a point system.
And I like the haggis ones.
That was impressive. Very,
My wife likes the black pudding ones, but I'm not really the biggest fan
I
of
want
black
to
pudding.
see a video of that. I want you to send me a link to a video.
What you do then is,
Where?
can you
Oh, is it?
send me the name of it, right? And I'll do a proper video.
Square slice is a bit
Actually,
different
if
to
you
normal
want, from the next solo,
It's beef and pork.
Do a full
Mixed
weekend
together.
review on it.
But
do
I
a
think
proper,
it's more
not
beef
something
than
that
pork.
review, but like, say, you know what, like, you know what, I don't even record you as a video, man. Yeah, let me take some snaps, actually. And it's a reminder, just a little bit later on, I want to take profile shots for you guys.
Yeah,
for,
great.
Social media and all that stuff.
Hold on.
Like, you know, singles.
What up?
Singles.com.
Oh,
Well, I'm going to go and freshen up shortly.
I had my trip this morning.
Yeah.
It's very good. Hot water in that block. Turns out bushcraft shit was rubbish for that, wasn't it? It was a trickle in the cold and nothing in the hot.
Because I got up quite early on the Saturday morning
Yeah.
at the Bushcraft show, I went boom straight into the showers. I had the most toasty warm shower ever.
Yeah. It was all for you, James.
It was brilliant. And then literally I came out in my towel. My car was by the shower block. And then as I was just thinking, showers aren't working. I was like,
Sorry.
yeah.
Was I? Oh, look at that. That's done.
I'd have it a little bit longer. Let it crisp up just a little bit more.
What, spammy foil around the outside bit?
Yeah, it's the best bit. You want to crunch. You want to crunch.
Alright.
But it's up to you, personal preference.
It's the same with bacon. You know, some people have their bacon really
Yeah.
soft. I think it's got to be crispy.
Alright, crispy it. What's happening?
Do you get
Where I caught him.
Ooh, do you like my sausage in the mornings? You know.
Like a little bit crispy.
Oh dear.
Right, let's get some.
Oh, what's really sad is I used to do this every sort of 3 weeks, 2 years ago. Oh yeah, fire starting like. The only snag with that is a face full of dust. If you shovel it out first, it's half easier.
No, I'm just trying to get these logs smouldering underneath, just to keep them burning through. And then building up around it.
Set up as always. It's actually Spark Steve's tarp. I put my.
All that stuff that you brought your big bag?
There is a little bit more.
Got the firewood.
Yeah.
Should be twig stove.
I will take responsibility tonight to get the fire going. We're going to have a big fire tonight around here. Like we had last night.
I'm going to buy a bag of wood as well.
Early morning.
I don't think we need to.
It's the Scottish Wessex Blades.
And sausage.
And sausage.
You must have flat sausage.
Flat side. This is a Scottish one, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've just kind of been
I'm using James Huntonarian 186.
before we need it.
I'm having James's sausage first thing in the morning.
We'll have a piece of
That's
James'
it.
sausage. So like inserting you in there.
Use the pea tree.
And we've got Mr.
Peach.
Hunterian,
Amazing.
1986.
Good morning.
I've caught him at his best time of the day.
Yeah.
We've just woken up.
Oh,
Freshen up with his
I'm away.
hair gel.
Perfect day
Shower.
after calling out of the
Links, deodorant. Fresh aftershave.
Too right, CK1. I got the mick taken at me yesterday for having a bit of a freshen up midday, but
Fresh up with it. He's the pretty boy of
it's
the
nice to
group.
be nice.
He's the pretty boy of the group. Look at that. Sitting up
the Camp David Beckham, isn't he?
with the squeaky voice. That's out of force. And it's what you hear in the background is Big Dog Bushcraft taking a leak. I won't call that.
Quick, get Rick. Quick, film Rick.
Big Dog's always this up the biggest tree.
That's lovely. You're trying to get it down here, but it's too damn hot for your teeth. But I'm trying to get it down here.
Next time, I will take responsibility. I will bring all the ingredients for a full Scottish fry-up.
And what does that entail?
So
square
slice,
2 sheep.
tatty scones, which are like potato sketch.
Heard of them?
Potato rosties, isn't there?
No, no, they're not. No, it's like a floury potato base that you fry. They're just really, really nice. So square slice, tatty scones, obviously all your other essentials of a fry-up. Haggis.
Got to give it a go, but yeah.
It's nice.
You
It's
shaking
horrible.
your head at haggis for?
It's horrible, man.
Haggis is lovely. Haggis is one of my favourite dinners.
And I've eaten
Next
some
thing you'll be
strange
telling me
things
you
in
don't
my
like
life.
bacon. It's disgraceful, isn't it?
Fine, wash down with a pint of iron brew.
I know, I think you've got to have a cup of tea.
I love iron brew. I love
I
iron
like
brew.
iron
I've
brew,
had
but
iron
not
brew
not
for
with your
years.
breakfast.
Iron brew, yeah.
Glasgow champagne, right?
Too right. Or some Buckfast to get some Bucky, which isn't actually a Scottish drink. It's made in Devon or Cornwall,
Yeah.
I think, but just synonymous with Scottish jakies. So we normally only crack that out when if it's a big football game. Get on the Bucky, and it was like what we were doing last night. We'll get 2 or 3 bottles of Bucky. We'll just pass it around till it's gone. But